Hello YouTube, Tam here, and I'm going to do a video that Nerdy Doll Girl has done and a few others have done on YouTube. It's the 200 questions about me. Sitting, you can kind of see his ears, as Lucky's on my lap, and sitting with me is Christoph today. It's been a long time since I've actually done anything with my BJDs in videos. So I'm got him out here with me. I measured him because, well, I'm thinking of another doll that might come someday. And you can see the cage for Piggles. I got a new cage for him yesterday. I am trying to upload that video, but YouTube is giving me, well, not YouTube, iMovie is giving me a hard time. It doesn't want me to upload anything over 15 minutes, and it's a lot longer than that. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it uploaded, and it's not working. So if anyone knows how to do that, comment down below. So for the first 10 questions, I'm going to see how long I take to answer them, to know if I'm going to do first part and second part all together, or if it's going to become 2 videos. So without wasting any more time, 200 questions about me. Number 1, what shows are you into? I love Grey's Anatomy, Friends. Those are my top 2 that I go and watch over and over and over again. There are quite others that I do sit and watch. My boys and I just finished watching Full House and Fuller House together. We also just watched How I Met Your Mother together. So I guess I really like the ones that are based on family and friends. Surprising, because I am such a family and friend person. Doesn't surprise me at all. Number 2, what's your claim to fame? I have no idea what my claim to fame would be. Something that I'm thinking could be is that I'm just a very helpful and love to help people and make sure everybody else is okay. But I don't know if that's really a claim to fame. So number 3, how often do you play sports? Never. Never, ever, ever. I played baseball when I was a teenager and I hated it. It was too competitive. I loved being with the people, but the sport itself was too competitive. So anytime I played sports was only if it was for fun. I'm not a competitive person. Well, I am in some ways, but not for sports. Number 4, how are you usually early or late? I like to be early. I try to get out the door early, but having 2 teenage boys that drag in their heels about going anywhere, I tend to show up just on time or on the late side because of that. Number 5, what quirks do you have? I don't know what quirks I might or might not have. That's a very good question. And I honestly don't know the answer. So if anyone wants to put an answer in the comments about me, go for it if you can figure it out. I'm sure I have lots of quirks. I just can't think of any off the top of my head right now. Number 6, how often do you people watch? I watch people often. I actually just rearranged my living room so I can see people walking up and down my street. In the summer, if my windows are open, I can hear the people that are around talking because I live in a valley, so everything echoes. I am really bad for not only just people watching, but to listening in on their conversations. I love, I'll be honest, I love listening in on people's conversations. Either if we're at a restaurant, I'll try to listen to the people across from me. But yeah, so I am really bad for that stuff. Number 7, what's your favorite drink? Non-alcoholic, I drink Coke. I like tea. Those are my top two. And then if you go alcoholic drinks, I love strawberry daiquiris. I will drink them virgin as well. And pina coladas, I will drink either or. So that's my top drinks. Number 8, what do you hope to never change? Oh, everything changes so often. I don't like change. But I don't know what could stay without being changed somewhat. Yeah, I really don't know what do you hope to never change? The fun that I like to have, being with people, that has changed right now because of this COVID-19 thing. Yeah, I don't know. Number 9, what's your dream car? When I was younger, I wanted a Porsche 911 Turbo in yellow. I wanted a Volkswagen Beetle in lime green. But now I really don't have a dream car. I'm just happy to have a vehicle that gets me from one place to another. So I don't know, anything that's really cool color, yellow, lime green. I actually shop when I go for vehicles. I shop by color. I don't shop by kinds. A Ford Fiesta one year was my favorite. I think it was like 2011's because it was a lime green. I really wanted that car for a while. So yeah, I shop by color, not by make. And dream by color, I guess. Number 10, where would you rather be from? Honestly, I don't think I'd rather be from anywhere else. Yeah, I don't know. When I was younger, I thought about living in the States, but I really don't think I'd want to be from the States. Canada is actually, even though I say it's boring and there's nothing to do, blah, 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 it's actually a very nice country to live in. And there are a lot of pretty places too. So yeah, I don't think I'd want to be from anywhere but here. So that is 10 questions. I'm at 7 minutes, so I think I'm going to continue on to the next 20 just to catch up with, or the next 10 to get to 20 just to catch up with everybody. So, number 11, what songs have you completely memorized? Disney songs are about all that I've completely memorized, and don't ask me to sing them for you because unless I hear music playing, they don't necessarily come back to me in full. So, yeah. Number 12, what would you rate 10 out of 10? My pets and my friend, my relationship with Tiff is a 10 out of 10. But my pets, I rate them a 10 out of 10. They are fun. My new skinny pig. A side note, I got a second skinny pig today. I haven't introduced to anybody really yet. Tiff, nerdy dog girl. I introduced him to her over FaceTime today, but there's no been really any videos or pictures of him yet. He's settling in, and there will be shortly soon. He's in his own cage, and Piggle is in his own cage right now. They're both very little babies, so in the next few, I'm letting them settle in. Big changes have happened, so they're settling in. Number 13, what job would you be terrible at? I think I would make a terrible mechanic or anything that, definitely building. I can put stuff together when it has instructions. Although this cage here yesterday was not the easiest to put together even with the instructions. I get frustrated too easily. So yeah, building, I can't draw a straight line. So building does not work for me. Number 14, what are you absolutely determined to do? I am absolutely determined to... that is a good question. Just to be me. to have fun, to raise my kids that they will be respectful to people and that they know that they've done their best as well. 15. What skills would you like to master? I don't know. I've never actually thought about that. Skills I'd like to master. I don't think I have any per se. I tend to live in the moment and not think so much ahead when it comes to that kind of stuff. Setting goals and stuff for myself is not a strong point. So setting a skill that I'd want to master would fall under that and not very well. Number 16, what website do you visit most often? Facebook. It is a website, but it's also an app, and it is the one I am on the most, especially now. YouTube, I've actually been on it a lot more lately, watching videos on skinny pigs. Wish, I go on there when I'm bored and just keep adding things to my cart. Sometimes they go for later, sometimes they get ordered right away. Those would be my tops. Number 17. What would your perfect room look like? It would look like a library. It would be a library with books around, but then it has to have space for my BJD dolls, and it'd just be girly. It'd be pinks and oranges and all my favorite colors. Of course, comfy couches and stuff in it as well, and clean, that somebody else cleans it for me. Number 18, what movie best describes your life? Honestly, I have no idea. Some days I feel like life is chaos, but lately life hasn't been anything fun, so I don't think a movie really could describe it per se right now. Number 19, what age do you want to live to? I don't know. I have such a hard time with this one because I've watched elderly people who have suffered and lived longer than they think they would want to, and I've had elderly people that have lived out their life to the fullest until they've hit 90 or so. So I think it really depends on my health and how I am at that time of how old. If I live to be 90, and that would be fun, 90 to 100, I'm hoping I'm healthy enough that I can enjoy it and not be in agony. Number 20, what kind of art do you enjoy most? So is this like, what do I enjoy seeing, or what kind of art I like to do the most? So if it's seeing, I love going to like plays like Mamma Mia, Dirty Dancing, those kind of plays. If it's doing, if knitting with looms is an art, I enjoy doing that. And I had started doing some needle felting with needles, and I want to continue doing that in the near future. So those are my answers for those. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I kept it under the 15 minutes. So I will be watching for questions 21 to 30 to be popping up around, and I will post that video in the near future. Just comment down below how you're doing with this COVID-19. Staying at home is driving me crazy, not being able to be with people. I'm a people person, and yeah, so I have actually been watching YouTube to kind of invite those people into my house so I can feel like they're here with me. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this movie, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye for now.